Able to share that with our viewers in real time. So many people not able to make the journey to Washington, D.C., but now being part of history in the making.
Yes, just for the viewers, that couple there, that was former Vice President Dan Quayle and his wife, the former Second Lady Marilyn Quayle there. So the Quayles are in the House as well. This is fascinating. I didn't know we did have the shot on the very tail end on the right-hand side of the dais. Some of these world leaders, Stephanie, that are here and on hand. The leader of Argentina, Javier Milei. We also know Giorgia Meloni, the Italian Prime Minister. She is in the House as well. We know the Vice Premier of the People's Republic of China is here as well. That was the delegation Xi Jinping sent. And of course, former Vice President Mike Pence. Stephanie, I don't think it's lost on the viewers his role in the last 8 years and what he has meant for recent history. Of course, he was the only and the highest ranking member of the Trump administration last time to attend the inauguration because Donald Trump was not there himself. And then, of course, these tech titans, Mark Zuckerberg there, you just saw, the CEO of Meta.
And as we take a look, Andrew, as we take a look at
that is concentrated in this room right now, somewhat beyond comprehension.
Yes, and you were mentioning just the political figureheads, just the who's who. But as you also mentioned, we have Elon Musk, we have the who's who in the tech industry. The conversations that are happening right now, Andrew, I have to imagine aren't just about politics. We see Jeff Bezos right there, but also I have to imagine perhaps some business as well. I mean, these are the heads of multi-billion-dollar industries chatting. You see Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos having a conversation right there. RFK Jr. nodding and smiling in the background. Pete Hegseth. I mean, just from just a human perspective, not even a political perspective, Andrew, just from a human perspective, it's just absolutely fascinating to watch, and we get this front row inside look into what is happening.
Yes, Stephanie, I wouldn't underestimate the ability of even billionaires to engage in small talk. The world's wealthiest man right there, you see Elon Musk. Of course, we know Jeff Bezos' company, Blue Origin, just had a first in its own right with their most recent test launch there in Texas. We know how important that is to Elon Musk and SpaceX. And remember, Musk is going to be part of this administration, not Senate confirmed, but as head of the Department of Government Efficiency. Also, it's notable because a lot of those tech titans, Stephanie, well, they were donors to the inaugural committee. $1 million donations came in from Amazon, from Apple, from Boeing, from Google, from Lockheed Martin, from Microsoft, also from Sam Altman of OpenAI. You see there Mark Zuckerberg and his wife. So it's not only how these individuals are going to work with the incoming Trump administration, they have also given money to the Trump inaugural as well. So they have paid for their seats, so to speak, Stephanie.
So true. And when you talk about donations and, trying to, get into the ear of the most important people who make these decisions. But, as we take a look at, and we are awaiting, of course, the people of the hour as we are, anticipating the introduction initially of Melania Trump and Usha Vance. They will be the first people to be introduced, and then Vice President-elect J.D. Vance, and then finally, of course, the man of the hour himself, Donald J. Trump, as the 47th President of the United States. As we were mentioning, Andrew, this is not going to be what we are used to seeing when it comes to inaugurations. It's a little different as we are indoors right now. Instead of being out on the mall with hundreds of thousands of people, this now is just the select, hundreds of people that are allowed. Inside, we see former President Bill Clinton and Hillary Rodham Clinton walking not hand in hand, but side by side right there as they make their way to the seats. And also, Andrew, we haven't seen former President Barack Obama. We may have missed him, at least perhaps me, but I have not seen him yet. And we are expecting that he will be in attendance. And so we're just going to have to wait and see. Of course, you know, George W. Bush with Laura Bush as well. We're also expecting to see arrive as we continue to just watch history unfold before our very eyes.
Hey, you know, Stephanie, you had mentioned there, we see the Bushes now. You had mentioned all these people in the rotunda. I would imagine, you would imagine, it's going to be quite toasty, quite warm. You might be right, but historically, the Capitol Rotunda is freezing. So I just thought I'd offer that context there. But now we see President George W. Bush, former First Lady Laura Bush. We also see members of the Trump family, the Trump grandchildren, now entering into the rotunda there.
And then there we have former President Barack Obama walking alone, as we do know